Capricorn, welcome to your reading, okay? This gonna be more so for the end of December. I had to take me a little break, Capricorn, but I'm back, okay? So, let's see what messages you guys have for the rest of December. Messages for Capricorn. Oh, yeah, hold on. Interesting. Oh, okay. Authority is here. Messages for Capricorn. Messages for Capricorn for the rest of December. We have spiritual strength. We have rest and rejuvenate. Messages for Capricorn for the rest of December. Oh, wait. I like the sight of these. Okay. Obstacles and challenges. And then y'all got triumph here. Okay. Very interesting, because what I feel like is that I feel a lot of pressure. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Okay, I feel a lot of pressure, Capricorn. I'm not laughing at y'all, I'm laughing at myself. I feel like because there's some sort of cycle ending, there's something that is completing, something that is, that something has come full circle, and it's time for this energy to be released. It's time for it to just go on about his business. I feel like this is interesting. I feel like Spirit is calling for you to rest, or you've been in rest mode. Okay, some of y'all could have been having some sort of issue with your breast, or like maybe chest pains or something like that. But I feel like it's almost like you were called to just be still. You were called to just not take any action. You were called to just relax and sit with yourself, sit with Spirit here, so that you could find the best way to overcome this challenge with obstacles and challenges here. Because you're definitely very supported. They ain't lying about that. So if you, let me tell you something, Capricorn, if you ever had a moment where you felt like you was not supported, that you were not loved, that your team, some of y'all, this could have been like a dark night of the soul type of energy, because dark night of the soul is very dark, and you can feel like you don't have any support. Like all of your guidance, all of your ancestors, the Most High is like, dang, y'all just not my friends no more. That's kind of how I can feel. But that's not the case. It's almost like you're being tested. You're under pressure. It's almost like if you're taking the test in class, the teacher they already can't help you. And then I don't know about y'all, but I couldn't stand back in school when they used to come stand behind me. Look, man, shit. Let me take my test in peace. Don't stand over me. You're gonna make me more nervous. That's how I feel. I feel like it's a lot of pressure, and it's like you want to ask for help, but at the same time, maybe feeling like you can't ask for help, or like you just don't have help or assistance or support. But I feel like you're coming out of this like effortlessly. Like you're triumphant right on through this. For some of you all, I'm seeing a rear view mirror, and it's that message in the mirror that says, what does it say? Objects may appear, is it closer? Or one of them. Okay, look. That's how it feels. It's almost like, I'm getting like there's some sort of illusion going on. Like, I know you guys may not really be able to see this card because it's kind of dark. Okay, there we go. It's like, it's almost like something where this gap feels much larger. You see this circle? It's like it feels much larger than what it actually is. Like it's not that large, it's not that difficult, but it appears that way. For some of you all, there has been a fear of failure, or there has been a fear of not succeeding, not being able to succeed. So let's see. Let's clarify this energy, shall we? Capricorn. And the number 4 could be like very significant for some. Oh yeah. 4, rest and rejuvenate. Some of you all may just have the urge to want to be at home. I'm getting like a lot of hermit energy. Capricorn, you're not going to fall. You're not going to fall. I just keep feeling like this appears much. Look at this. That's what I'm saying. Ooh. You see the circle here? And then you have this circle here. There's the sign. It's like the support has not went anywhere. It just feels like it. It just feels like it. It's almost like they're just wanting to see how you're going to handle this. They just want to see. They just want to see if you guys will actually pass this test. It feels like there's something really, really exciting and major coming in for you, coming towards you. But you got to pass this test, and you're going to pass the test. You're going to pass the test, Capricorn. So let's see. Clarify this energy, please. Make it clear. Very interesting. Ooh! Yeah, I got the Lovers. I like this card, especially in this deck, because of that yin-yang symbol. You know, that's a very important symbol to me. And we have the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck here. We have Strength card, and we have the Death card. I knew it. It feels like it's a dark night of the soul. Some of you guys, this could be like the death of your ego. With the Strength card, Death being here. Going through a period where you're forced to see the good within the bad, within yourself, as well as the bad within the good. And it's almost like coming to a state of being like, well, shit, it just is. Is it really a good or bad? It just is. Like, it just is what it is here. And this is having the confidence and the courage to go through with this death process, to transform yourself, to completely reinvent yourself. Jeez. Okay, let's get one more card. And yes, I knew it. That's what I'm saying. I feel it. It's a major reward here. Some of y'all, this card landed on top of the Lovers. Some of y'all, this will be a love here. You got the Six of Wands, and then the Lion is in the back here. So this is you accomplishing this. So if you guys are going through a dark night of the soul, or an ego death, or something is ending in your life, something has to complete itself, a cycle is completing itself, you're just fine, Capricorn. Like, you're going to pass it. You are supported, even if it feels like you're not, or even if it feels like you don't have the support of God, your angels, your ancestors. You do. They're just quiet. Oh, snap. Some of you guys could be seeing orbs, like light orbs, like flashes. You're not tripping, Capricorn. Okay, look, you're not tripping. I'm telling you, that is the real thing. And you'll know if you pause. Like, you'll see a flash, and it'll be like, wait a minute now. Yes, that's what it was. Yes. So some of you guys, your spiritual abilities are advancing. Yeah, even with this, I don't know if y'all can see, but there's like this, there's something on this person's third eye. I don't want to name it the wrong thing. Some of you all, this is coming into union with yourself, your divine feminine, your divine masculine, your higher self, your shadow self, as well as getting a grip on your ego. Dropping the ego so that it can be reborn again. And this transformation that you're going through is bringing success here. Some of you guys are dancers. I'm seeing like these shoes look like ballerina shoes. Some of you all could have like Leo in your chart, or you could possibly be dealing with a Leo. But there's major victory coming in for you, Capricorn. So you don't have to worry. It feels very scary though. I'm not gonna lie. This obstacles and challenges, whatever you guys may be going through, or whatever, you know, pressure you're under, whatever you're having to face, it feels very, very scary. Because look, it's water down there. It's like, wait a minute, if I fall, then am I gonna die in the water? Or is anybody gonna be able to come and get me? Because it's already like you're in a tunnel. Like, it looks like you're in a tunnel. It's dark. Over this bridge or over this gap or underneath it, there is water. It's a lot of crazy thoughts going through your mind right now, Capricorn, but it really feels like it's almost like you don't even have to jump though. Like, it looks like you may have to leap really big, and it's like do or die, but it's like you don't even have to jump. You literally just step over. And you may not notice that in the beginning, but eventually I feel like you realize, like, wait a minute, that gap not even that big. It's not that bad. Very interesting. Very, very interesting, Capricorn. So let's see. Let's clarify the lovers for Capricorn, please. We have the Two of Wands. You guys have the Sun in 3 different cards here. I could say 4. That could be considered the Sun as well. It's like the Sun is here in every card except for the Death card here. And I feel like what I'm getting from this energy, Capricorn, you have clarity. You have clarity because your intuition and your insight is very strong. But I feel like your fear is like overcrowding your clarity or your intuition. Does that make sense? It's like, say for instance, like, it's like one of those energies where your spirit is calm and you know everything is okay, but excuse me, like maybe your heart starts beating fast because your mind starts to create all of these scenarios, or your ego starts to create all of this fear, this illusion, but your spirit is calm. It's like confused. I'm like, damn, like my body, my spirit feels very calm. Like I feel like I'm okay. There's nothing for me to worry about, but my mind is going crazy. That's kind of how this feels. But I feel like the Sun and all of these cards, the Sun is just peeking through, and eventually you're going to realize that that clarity that you were feeling, that divine guidance, that everything is fine, you're okay, Capricorn. You're going to see how evident that is. Like, see how far the clouds are from the Sun in this picture? Here, it's right behind this person's head, and then in this picture, it's kind of peeking behind the clouds. This Two of Wands is giving me the energy of not being able to clearly see just yet, but just know on the other side of this challenge, on the other side of this obstacle, is success, is victory, triumph, literally. Even though it's dark, even though it looks scary, even though it seems impossible, it's not. It's supposed to feel that way. See, 6 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Like, you will get through this energy. You're headed towards peace. I feel like for some of you guys, Capricorn, this is really helping you to realize how valuable peace is. Just peace alone. You know, sometimes we can hear maybe like, you know, the blessing is peace, and we're like, it's like, wait a minute now. Let's not take peace for granted, because when your mind is going crazy, or when you're having a lot of different thoughts tugging at you, you want nothing more but peace. This is almost like a very humbling experience that you're going through. This is meant to humble you, to get you to see things from a different perspective. Very interesting. But the clarity is there. Whoa! Oh my God. Wow. Okay, I saw the little white lie, but I didn't mean to. The Death card got the Sun there too. I don't know if y'all can see. Let me see. These are rays, and the sun is like surrounding this skeleton in the background. Can y'all see that? So even in the darkest of times, Capricorn, that clarity is there. I feel like, what I feel like is when it gets the darkest, is how you know you're closest to your victory. I know it sounds crazy. It's like when you feel like giving up, when you feel like you're at your, like you just can't take it no more, you're just ready to give up. It feels like that's when, boom, the clouds are going to move. You're going to see that you passed. Some of y'all may not even feel like you, but you're like, I passed. I'm like, yup, you passed the test. You did the best you could, you know. You really, this feels like it was about keeping a very positive mindset here. Because even with the sun being in the background, it's like no matter how you're feeling in the moment, trying your best to remain optimistic, trying your best to remain focused on a positive outcome. And I feel like that was the whole point, to see if no matter what, you would still choose to have faith. Even when you lost faith, doing your best to just have faith. It's like you may have lost it for a second, but you gained it back. You may have lost it, but you gained it back. Okay. Death card for Capricorn, please. We have the Page of Swords here. Yeah, this Death card was, it's all like, I can't make it up. There go another sun. Another sun with the clouds. But this feels like it's closer though. That's what I'm saying. It feels like for some of you all, maybe it's not when, it's when things are the darkest that you realize the blessing in this. It's almost like, wait a minute. This is actually very beautiful for me to be able to see this part of myself. Some of you guys had to face your shadow here with this Death card. You had to go and face all of the things that kind of just were lingering in your energy field. All the things about yourself that you hadn't paid attention to. And it's like, wait a minute, this is actually a blessing in disguise, because I've been just walking around not even paying attention to this. And this is very beneficial for me to know, or for me to see. And it's like the more you start to see the blessing in it, the more clarity you gain. And then it's like the sun shines through completely. And that's your victory. It's like the victory comes from you seeing the victory of this process, of this obstacle, of this challenge here. Some of you guys could have been seeing 555, but you were also seeing 444, letting you know that you were supported. You could have been seeing 9s, 10s. This is about a shift taking place internally here. A major shift internally that was very scary for some of you, very difficult, very painful with this 3 of Swords energy here. Very, very painful. Okay. Give me this. Okay. Give me the 6 of Wands for Capricorn, please. Oh, yes. We got the King of Swords. This is growth. Y'all, the Queen of Swords. Some of y'all, this is definitely like being blessed with a counterpart. Because sometimes, you know, what I'm learning, especially if some of you guys are on the twin flame journey, you guys don't really hear me talk about that much, because that journey is about you, okay? It's not about that other person. It's about you getting back to you, who you are at the core. It's not about that other person. It's not about being all in love and being freaking nasty and stuff. It's not what it's about. It's not the main thing that is about. It's more about finding you, getting back to who you are. Because look, y'all, look at that in the background. Some of y'all, this is what's waiting on you. Divine love, a divine counterpart, because you've now addressed all parts of yourself and you're now whole. You've come full circle. You're now whole here. You've matured. For some of you all, this is knowing so much about yourself. You've gained so much wisdom, so much knowledge about yourself. It's like, can't nobody tell you shit, man. Can't nobody tell you nothing now. Going from the Page to the King, it's like self-mastery is how this feels. It feels like self-mastery. Let's get one more for the 6 of Wands energy. You guys have the Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck, so that's good news here. And again, that sun is very clear. So I feel like this is telling me that the energy is going to lift. You're going to feel a major relief very, very soon, Capricorn. If not already, depending on where this energy is. Could be past, present, future, okay? But you're going to feel a major relief, a major lift. Because like I said, it feels like it's a lot of pressure. You guys have the Tower in reverse. And what I'm also getting with this, y'all, this here, wow, that's what I'm saying. Because this Strength card, it's almost like this going to have your confidence so high, Capricorn. You're going to be like, after going through something like this, after dealing with something as scary and as frightening as this, there's nothing that I can't overcome. There's nothing that I can't overcome. This King of Swords, it's like no tower is going to feel too big, too drastic, too scary to me anymore after overcoming something like this. And that's what Spirit wanted. Spirit didn't want you to be walking around fearing, because I feel like, yeah, that's what the ego, when it's unhealthy, imbalanced, it have you fearing shit, especially when it comes to change, because the ego likes control. So you ever notice when you don't know what's going to happen next, it's easier to create negative, scary scenarios? That's the ego, because it wants to have control. It's a blank space, so it'd rather fill it in with something versus just nothing, when really the whole point is to just surrender and trust that whatever takes place is for my highest good regardless. This King of Swords, this Tower in reverse, that's how I feel. And it's almost like, honestly, y'all gonna look back at this and see that it was a blessing in disguise. Exactly. Because this King of Swords and the Tower in reverse, it's like, oh, damn. You know, this tower seems so big and so huge, but it wasn't that big after all. It felt like it in the time, you know. It felt like it at that moment during the process. But now looking back on it, that was such a blessing in disguise. I'm so happy that that took place. Now it's like I don't fear anything. I don't have to fear anything. This is really amazing. So let's look at this energy. Let's see. Let's pull a Dragon Oracle, Capricorn. This feels like a major blessing in disguise. It's very personal. Very personal. But like I said, for some of you all, this will lead to love. This will lead to you finally being in alignment with your counterpart here, because you've addressed all parts of yourself. An increase in your spiritual abilities for some of you all. Some of you all now you're going to be able to smell a challenge miles away, and you're going to be able to now know exactly what it is that you need to do to overcome it. It's like you're not even going to have to worry about being caught off guard ever again, because you'll be so prepared. It's almost like your insight, something about your insight is going to be so heightened. You don't really have to worry about, or you're just not going to see anything as an obstacle or a challenge anymore after this. It's like this has taught you that everything can be seen as a blessing. Everything, even the scariest things, can be seen as a blessing. It's all about my perspective. Very interesting, Capricorn. Let's see. Okay. Ooh, that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. Y'all got the royal blue and gold dragon. The first word alone, royal. You know what I'm saying? It's like, shit, I can go through this. I can handle this. I came out of this. I can handle anything. It says, strengthens you to stand in your power with wisdom. Y'all, awaken to your own majesty. Wear your cloak of power with pride. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly how this felt. Like, if I can get through this, I can get through anything. You now have the wisdom. You now have the insight. It's like you've now mastered. That's why I said this feels like self-mastery. This now feels, it's like you've completed a very, very challenging level of a game. And now you're able to be crowned king. It's kind of how this feels. Let's pull one more. Ooh. Okay. And you all have Earth and Water Dragon. So you guys could have some water in your chart. It says creates the foundation for new growth. A fresh start is coming with new opportunities. Nurture your ideas and harvest the abundance. Because that's what I say. Capricorn, this energy is so beautiful. Like, I'm so grateful, especially if you guys are currently in this energy right now. Like, this is, I'm so happy to be able to give you a message like this. Because I really, really do feel the fear of this obstacle and this challenges, especially when I got that rear view vision. Something is appearing way bigger than it is. And like I said, look, once you come out of this, you're going to be like, man, I really was creeping myself the fuck out. And that's okay, Capricorn. Don't even beat yourself up about it. Because I feel like in a way it was supposed to. You know, it was testing your strength. It was a lot of pressure. But now you get to wear your cloak with pride. You now have this wisdom here. Now you are able, it's almost like something maybe was torn down, released so that you can create this new foundation. You didn't want to build anything on nothing rocky. You didn't want to start a new love relationship on a rocky foundation. You're not whole within yourself. You don't even know who you're. How are you gonna, you know, be in love and you're not even fully in love with yourself? That's all we be saying. Of course, self-love will never replace romantic love. But if everyone is a reflection in my world, everyone is a reflection, a mirror of me. So if I'm not completely in love with myself, if I'm not addressing all parts of me, my shadow, my higher self, my inner child, my ego, then I'm going to attract that until I get to that point. That's how I see it. A fresh start is coming with new opportunities. Nurture your ideas and harvest the abundance, Capricorn. This is beautiful energy. I'm going to pull a surrender card here. Funny, you guys have at the bottom, surrender to trust. So let's see. Surrender. What can Capricorn work on surrendering? Yes. Surrender to complete healing. Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support, okay? They do what? It supports your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. That's all they was trying to get you to do, Capricorn. Some of y'all asses was being hard-headed. You needed this pressure. Full circle. You're coming full circle. You're finally able to completely heal yourself. This journey is to assist you with healing yourself. So, it's late, y'all, and I'm trying not to be loud, but geez, surrender to receiving support and love. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly how this energy feels. Like, that was the whole point. It says, allow the love and support of others in, rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take the pressure off and simultaneously nurture you. I feel love for a lot of you all. Your reward will be healthy, divine love and support, right? I also feel like this healing, this release that you're going to feel, this relief, you're going to realize that you were supported the whole time, that you were definitely loved. This was just something that you needed to go through in order to see things from a different perspective, this was like the next level of the game or the next level of self-mastery. And each level, it gets harder, you know? But you mastered it though, Capricorn. So if you can master this level, it's like now you can go and create your own game. It's like now, you know, like you can do anything. So you got, I'm gonna go because I'm trying to be loud. Humility. You have developed the loving awareness that you and everyone else are the same, but on different paths. This is all about an ego death, dark night of the soul type of energy, Capricorn, okay? It was to humble you. It was to get you to shift your perspective. That was the main focus. That was the main purpose of this, okay? And you guys are going to come out of this completely brand new. So if you're in this now, or if this energy comes up for you, I hope this helps. I hope this provides you with confirmation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. No personals at the moment, but I will reopen very soon. You guys can follow me on Instagram at Tstar Tarot, and I will see you stars in my next video. Bye, Capricorn.